good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome. I am Jackie and I am forever faithful. I just wanted to share with you all about something I was thinking about when I was taking my shower. And it was like I find myself in a place where me not knowing what's next. I have an idea, but I don't know how I'm going to get there, what's going to happen. I don't know the when, the where, the who, the what. I don't know. Um, and it brought me back to many times in my life where I didn't know, but I kept going. And I just remember, after high school, um, me trying to figure out my life, and my dad had passed away the year prior, and I knew my life had changed forever, and that he wouldn't be there to support me, which meant I had to do it all on my own. I didn't know when, I didn't know how, I didn't know where, what I wanted to do with my life. But once I figured out what I wanted to do, I still had many questions like, how am I going to pay for this? Well, my sibling had received a pamphlet in the mail that she did not inquire about, but it was sent to her. And I asked her, and she, wanted it. She said, no, I don't. But it was from a college that had a program that I was interested in. And it was like, oh, there was an answer sitting right on the mantle, but it was for me, not for her. And so that kind of guided me on my career path and into that particular school. Then I had to just figure out how I was going to pay for it, how I was going to get there, how was I going to afford everything that is required for college. I didn't know how, but I just kept moving. I just kept doing whatever I needed to do. I filled out the application. I went to check out the school, to tour the school. I applied for grants. I applied for loans. I did all that I could do, right? And then I was like, okay, I'm going to need a part-time job. So I started looking for jobs. I did everything that I knew that I could do. Everything that was in my power, I did it. Even though I still didn't know if things were going to work out. But they did. Um, it's just one of those things where you have an idea what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be, but you don't know how you're going to get there. But all I did, and that was just one example, all I did is I just took one step at a time. I took on one task at a time. And then there would be some type of guidance from someone I knew or a total stranger. There would be some type of favor, meaning, oh, there was another grant that I could apply for and be approved for. There were job opportunities that I got to choose from, where I worked that would allow me to make more money. It's like the universe, divine creator, higher self, opened doors, provided, presented opportunities to me, and placed certain people on my path for a short period of time in order to get me where I needed to be. And I did. I finished college and went on with my career. Again, that is just one example of me not knowing, but I still kept going in spite of the many questions. I think a lot of times that we will often make excuses and find reasons why we can't do something, go somewhere, or be the person we want to be. But in actuality, you have to ask yourself the question, how bad do I want what I want? How determined am I to do that thing, to go to that place, or to become that person? Because in spite of how uncomfortable um, things were for me, being in a new environment, doing things I never done before, having to mentally and physically stretch myself in order for me to achieve what I wanted to achieve. I'm not saying that it was easy, but it was worth it. It made me stronger. It allowed me to see who I really was and what I was capable of. And that let me know, okay, if I did all of this, then I can do so much more. And oftentimes there weren't any physical evidence, meaning there wasn't an actual opportunity or a person or some type of guidance, but there was my instinct. My instinct would actually nudge at me, nag at me, or pull me in a certain direction um, that would actually open another door, present another opportunity, and even favor. Like, okay, if I was late for something or turning in some paperwork or whatever it may be, somehow I was given grace. I was given an extension. So just understand that a lot of times we don't know, but if you keep going, you keep doing all that you can do on your end, you will eventually get there. And doors will be open, favor will be present for you, opportunities will present themselves, and unexpected blessings will come as well when you least expect it in the most unlikely places. So, whatever it is, just keep going. Don't stop. And even if your ideas, your dreams, your goals seem so large, so big, and you question whether or not you can achieve it or if it can be done, just know that you can achieve it and it can be done. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes faith. Because not knowing requires faith. Faith that you're protected, that you're being guided, and that everything that you need will be provided to you, for you. Again, many times I found myself in this position, just not knowing. But I kept going because I didn't want to stay where I was. But I really did want to do that thing, go to that place, or become that better version of myself, which requires stretching, faith, and it also leaves you a little bit anxious because you're doing something, going somewhere, becoming someone that you never done or been before. But it's a part of this journey. So whatever it is, don't stop. keep going, even when you don't know. I thank you for stopping by and listening. I hope that this helps and encourages someone today. I was just reflecting on the many times, countless times, I found myself in this position, which has been most of my life of not knowing. But I've made it to the other side, regardless of what it was. I've made it to the other side, and you will too. So don't stop, keep going. Well, I hope you all have a great day. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.